Hi guys, and welcome back to Ghost of the Webway. So I'm very sorry about the pause that I've had recently in making content. I moved countries again, and unfortunately, real world stuff got in the way a little bit. I'm currently sort of starting to communicate with the community out here, and hopefully, I'll have more content out there for you. Unfortunately, it has meant, due to the move and COVID, that I haven't had a huge amount of experience of Ninth Edition yet. So really what I wanted to do in this video was to go over a list concept that I have and just see what you guys think. I'll go through the list and why I've sort of chosen the things that I have. And I'd just like you guys to comment down below and let me know what you think and whether or not I'm on the right track or whether or not you think it's not the best thing. So I'm actually, despite the fact that I've run mono Harlequins, like just as Harlequins, for the entirety of the time that I collected them, I recently bought the Triumvirate of Ynnead, and I've been thinking I'd quite like to use the Incarn, and the Incarn would be fun in many, many lists, and I do think that actually it's quite a strong unit for 9th edition. So the list is 2 patrols. The first patrol is probably going to be Soaring Spite, is what I'm thinking. I might go Frozen Stars and test that out a little bit as well, but mostly this is for positioning. So I've got a Warlord Shadowseer in there with the extra pivotal rolls, so he's got Shield from Harm and Veil of Illusion. The Warlord traits Skystrider, so that I can get him into position wherever I need him, and the Shadowstone Relic. Then I've got a Troopmaster with Darkness Bite pivotal roll on top of the Choreographer of War and the Twilight Fang as a little bit of a beatstick. So those are my 2 HQs in that patrol. I then have 2 units of troops, one with 4 Kisses and a Fusion Pistol, another one with 4 Caresses and a Fusion Pistol, and both of those are in Starweaver transports. I then got 2 units of 4 jet bikes. Both units have exactly the same loadout, so 4 Zephyrglaives, 4 Haywire Cannons, and I've got the Solitaire and a Death Jester just to kind of round out that patrol. The nice thing about having the 2 patrols is that I can run both the Incarn and the Solitaire because it's 2 separate detachments. So although I'm spending 2 CP for it, I kind of feel like in this particular list it's probably worth doing. The Death Jester will have the Humbling Cruelty ability, so we'll be in one of the transports running around and denying Overwatch and taking a couple of pot shots, not a huge amount there. Then in the second patrol, I've got the Incarn and another Troopmaster who has the Hungering Blade, so I've spent another CP to give him the Hungering Blade. And I've also spent another CP to make the Death Jester in this patrol a Ynnari Warlord. And I'm giving that Death Jester the trait where I can regenerate CP, which is quite important because I'm quite low on CP as a result of spending so many of them. So on a 5-up, I can get a CP back. So that should actually help me a little bit throughout the game. I also have another troop in there with 4 Embraces and a Fusion Pistol, and they're in another transport. And last but not least, I've got, rounding off that group, a unit of 5 Skyweavers, all with Zephyrglaives and Haywire Cannons. So it's a bit of a hero hammer list. It kind of works on the basis of, having a few threats that will kind of help me to create a fair amount of damage output whilst my troops and smaller biker units take objectives. I've also got my transports there doing these sorts of things. And I can position things pretty much anywhere on the board using a fair amount of speed and maneuverability and the teleport from the Incarn. So again, it's kind of I'm trying to make my army as maneuverable as possible and basically get where I need to be, regardless of things like the position of my opponent's units. So the Incarn being able to sort of pop up wherever he needs to, being able to then regenerate the CP, because I only start with 5 actually in this list, would hopefully give me a little bit of a boost basically to the list in general. And I think it could be reasonably strong. I think it would be very fun to play as well, which is kind of my main focus at the moment, because Unfortunately, with the area that I'm now in Bishkek in Kyrgyzstan, so I'm not going to be making it to many tournaments anytime soon, although I'm hoping to go to a few in December, as long as, COVID doesn't halt that, when I hopefully go and visit the UK. So we'll hopefully be spending a bit of time there. I'm going to get a bit of practice here, a little bit more of a friendly gaming environment, I feel, and then hopefully I'll find some opponents as well so I can really test my mettle a little bit until I'm ready to be able to go to tournaments either in the UK or Russia or, to be honest, wherever I end up next. To all of you guys who've subscribed recently, I usually do as much content as I can. And to everyone who's stuck with me for this period as well, thank you so much for your support. It's really wonderful to see that you guys have continued to ask me for new content as well. And if you're interested as well, we still have the Facebook community page. So if you just search for Ghost of the Webway and you want to get involved in the discussion board there, please, have a look in Facebook and one of us will make sure that you can enter. Thank you very much, guys. That's all from me here. So please post your comments down below. What do you think of the list? Do you think I'm completely off here? Do you think that it has potential? What have been your experiences, for example, with using the Incarn or using anything else essentially for that matter? Let me know down below. Thank you very much. I've been Kit. This has been Ghost of the Webway, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.